Namaste and welcome to this short practice. Let's begin by standing. So I'd like you to just have the feet a little wider than hip width apart and soften through the knees and begin to sway the arms around from side to side, just loosening up through the spine as today's practice is going to involve some twisting through the thoracic spine, the mid and upper back. So let's bring a little warmth into the body. Feel those arms heavy like ropes wrapping around you, and already a sense of ease from the shoulders away from the ears. You can feel the arms slapping into the body and just starting to stimulate some energy there for yourself. Maybe you're practicing first thing in the morning and starting to wake up the body, or perhaps later in the day and clearing some of whatever that day has brought for you. You can bring the hands up a little higher, waking up into the shoulders. Find some space between the back teeth. And then those hands can come down a little lower. And then eventually slowing that movement down until you find stillness and those arms are simply dropping down beside you. You could heel toe the feet back in under the hips and take a breath in, draw those shoulders up to the ears and then roll them all the way back and turn the palms out lightly. As you pause, simply notice the breath moving all the way from a very soft belly. Let go of any holding there. Notice the chest barely moves at all. As you take a little more of a bend through the knees, feel your weight dropping down through the hips, through the legs, and all the way down to the feet. Feel the connection of the earth beneath you, holding you here, supporting you here. Knowing that you've arrived within your body in this moment in time. You can always return here at any point in the practice, recapture the essence of the breath, ensuring that you're making choices for your body that are suitable for you in this occasion. So let's take the arms all the way up now as we breathe in and bring the palms together to lightly touch, exhaling down through center. Long, smooth breath in as the arms extend up and overhead and exhaling all the way down through the midline. Using your breath to guide the movement. And it just happens, the arms pick up effortlessly and draw all the way down through center. This time as you breathe in, reach those palms up and overhead, soften the knees and exhale and fold. Chest to thighs, hands to shins, inhale and lift halfway, crown forward. Exhale, melt the chest to the thighs. Bending the knees generously, reverse swan dive, press into the feet, inhale, palms reach up and overhead, exhale down through center. And again, inhale, perhaps look up, exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Inhale to halfway lift, exhale, fold. Feeling the legs warming up as you press into the feet, scoop the arms up and overhead and exhale, coming down through center. Last time, inhale, exhale, fold, chest to thighs, coming into Uttanasana. Take a breath in, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, bring the hands all the way to the earth. Step back into half plank with the knees down or a full plank. Looking forward, shift the weight forward as you inhale, exhale, release all the way to the earth. You may like to bring the knees down, helping to keep the spine long and strong. Coming into Sphinx pose, inhale, draw forward through the navel up to the chest. Exhale, release all the way, head to the earth, firm the belly, inhale through hands and knees, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to make the adjustments for your body that you ensure give you that sense of groundedness through the hands and the feet as you lift up through to the sit bones. On your next inhale, take the right leg up into the air smoothly. Exhale, bring the foot forward in between the hands. Coming up here on a high lunge, but you're more than welcome to keep the back knee down on the ground. Otherwise, arms extend up, drawing the left hip forward. One last breath in. Exhale, frame the front foot, stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale, smoothly lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, stepping the foot forward. Back knee can come down or keep it elevated, so you're on the ball of the back foot and steering the right hip around. Find a little space for the arms so the shoulders can relax down. On your next exhale, frame the front foot, stepping back, downward facing dog. Come down to the knees or find your full plank as you inhale, shift forward, look forward. Exhale, release all the way down. Sphinx is there for you, otherwise find cobra, hands forward and a little wider than the shoulders, keeping the elbows bent, broad and across the chest. On your next exhale, release down. Hands under the shoulders, firm the belly. Inhale through hands and knees. Exhale, take the sit bones up and back in downward facing dog. Feel the inner thighs rotating back into the space behind you. Lifting up out of the wrists, lengthening through the back body. Let's take the right leg to the sky as you breathe in. Tiger curl, knee to nose, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the right side. Exhale, step the foot forward. Come into your high lunge, Anjaneyasana or crescent lunge. Inhale, the arms up. Feel the chest brightening as you lift to the crown of the head. Take the hands behind you to interlace at the back of the body. As you squeeze the palms together, take a little bend through the elbows so you're softening some through the shoulders. We're launching forward into warrior three. Begin to tip the chest forward. Take the gaze out in front and extend the left leg up into the space behind you. Keep dropping that left hip ever so slightly. Feel the energy all the way to the tips of the left toes. If you need to take a different hand position, you're more than welcome to bring hands to hips or hands to the heart in your prayer hands. Bringing yourself forward, stepping the left foot down onto the earth. You can then bring that left knee all the way up to the chest as you take the hands to the hips and then step it over the outside of the right foot. Inhale the left arm all the way up and over and exhale, bending to the right. You may find a bit more space by just letting that right hand slide down through the side of the body. We may prefer it there for the support. Coming all the way up and then releasing that arm down and any tension that may be there through the shoulder. You can pick up that left knee once more, bending through the right leg, create a shelf and bring the left ankle on top, figure four. Flexing the top foot, bringing the palms together, elevating the gaze. You can sink into your seat as much as possible here. Feeling the left hip wanting to open down towards the earth. And as you rise up, we'll take that left foot behind us in dancer pose, Natarajasana. Right hand can come to the heart, reach back and take hold of the foot. So a micro bend through that standing leg, and then perhaps you're able to lean forward as you extend that foot behind you. You may even like to take the right arm forward for help with balance. Gaze is bright and curious. Stay with it here. I'm just going to change position so we can keep going together at the same way. We're stepping that elevated leg, your left leg, all the way back behind you. Just a short stance though here in pyramid pose. So ensure both feet are now on the ground and the toes are pointing to the front of your mat. Hands to the hips, feel the left hip steering around. Take a breath in, open through the chest. Exhale to fold. Bring the chest parallel to the earth, reaching forward through to the crown. Hands can stay to the hips, or you could hold on to the opposite elbows. Releasing the chest and the arms all the way down to the earth. You may like to have a block here underneath the left hand, adding a twist perhaps. Press into that left hand and open the chest around to the right side. Steering the right hip back and bringing the center of the chest around to the right long side of your mat now. Feel the left ribs wanting to peel their way around as well. Releasing the hands down to the earth, and you can step your way back into downward facing dog. You may like to take a connecting vinyasa as you inhale, shift forward through to plank. Exhale, release down to the earth. Finding cobra or sphinxes there for you, picking up through the back of the neck. Inhale and lengthen through the front body. Exhale to release. Inhale through hands and knees and exhale, downward facing dog. The left leg smoothly rises to the sky as you inhale. Knee to nose on the exhale, squeezing in. Inhale, lift and extend up. Step the foot forward in between the hands. Building from the ground up. Find the left knee over ankle. Find the stability through both legs before adding the arms, if you're adding the arms. That same trust in the support beneath you as when you were standing at the front of your mat. It's still there as you wrap the hands around behind and interlace at the back. A little bend through the elbows as you draw the palms together. Begin to lengthen the spine forward and launch forward into your warrior three. You can imagine that the top of your right foot is resting on a ledge. Imagine that support beneath it. Whole body united as you pick up that leg. Return to the front of your mat. Right knee lifts and you can step it over to the outside of the left. Inhale, right arm. Open through the right side of the body as you exhale and bend to the left. And rather than collapsing through the chest, imagine the center of the chest wanting to keep lifting up towards the ceiling. And as you come back through center and now bending through the left leg, creating that ledge, resting the right ankle on top, bring the palms to meet. And as the palms meet, the elbows expand, the chest broadens, the heart lifts. And then you can lift on up and stay balanced here. Challenge yourself. Left hand to heart. Reach back and take hold of the right foot. Take your time. Find the steady breath along with the steady gaze, and perhaps then extend that right leg back behind you, left arm out in front. Dancing with the rise and the fall of the breath. Stay with it here. Ready to step that foot back now, the right foot back. Remembering it's just a short step. It's a very short stance, unlike the high lunge you were in. So both sets of toes are pointing to the front. Right hip is steering around. You could hold on to opposite elbows, or this time bring your hands into reverse prayer. Feel the edge of the little fingers pressing into the spine, helping the chest to lift and open. As you exhale, begin to hinge forward, steering the left hip back. Micro bend through the front knee. Take your time, lengthening the spine forward. Releasing down through the hands, touch to the earth. So it's an option just to stay centered like this, and this might feel really perfect for you right now. Otherwise, engage into the right hand, fist or fingertips, or have that block or support underneath, and then rotate the chest around as you open through the left arm, twisting around to the left. Just let the hips do whatever they want to do, ensure that they're moving into a more natural position. Feel the rib cage coming around, and you can even gaze down to the floor if that's better for your neck. Release the hand all the way down. Finding downward facing dog or moving through your connecting vinyasa. Inhaling through to plank. Exhale, release. Inhale to your back bend of choice. It may be Sphinx, Cobra, or perhaps Up Dog is your practice. Exhale, release. Finding your way back into downward facing dog. Child's pose is always there for you as well. If you're in downward facing dog, become aware of that opening through the upper back as you roll the armpits underneath. So imagine the armpits are facing each other now. Feel that opening between the shoulder blades. On your next inhale, glide the right leg to the sky and exhale, tiger curl. Inhale, extend. Curling in again. Lifting up the heel to the buttock. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step the foot forward, high lunge. Building up through the arms, reach to the fingertips. Now remember, we're building through the practice, so you can just stay where you are if you prefer to be just here. Otherwise, bring the palms to touch, grounding down through the center. You may be able to add a twist, taking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, pivoting the chest around. Keep reaching back into the left heel. Stepping forward into a twisted chair pose, left foot comes to the front of the mat. Feel the left rib cage coming under and around. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Press into the feet, palms connect. Exhale down through center. Picking the left leg up, interlace the fingers and draw the knee in towards the chest. Point the toes. And then perhaps be hands free. Take the hands to the hips as you keep drawing that knee up. Slowly extending the left leg back, finding warrior three. Reach to the toes. Draw the shoulder points back. A short step back here in pyramid pose. Toes are pointing to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Chest parallel to the earth. Melt the hands down to the floor. This time bring the right hand on the inside of the right foot onto the earth or onto your block. Take a breath in and twist, opening the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Imagine that breath moving from navel to heart. Release the top hand down. Bend into the front leg. Step the left leg back, come down to the knee. Find pigeon pose. Bring the leg across the mat. Slide the left leg back. Melt the chest down towards the earth. Counting the breath down from 5 on the exhale. Slow the breath right down. Search for the space between the breaths. Explore the space within your body and mind. Bringing the hands under the shoulders. You can either roll out to the right side or step it straight back into down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, tiger curl. Shoulders over the wrist. Firm as you bring the heel up towards the left buttock. Inhale, extending up. Exhale, squeezing in. Last time, inhale to lift. Exhale, step the foot forward. High lunge. Take your time, build from the ground up. Feel into the hips. Perhaps extend the arms. Bringing the hands into namaste. Pivoting around from the lower ribs. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Feel the right calf and the back of the right thigh still lifting up towards the ceiling. A sense of buoyancy through the back leg. Stepping forward into our twisted chair. Perhaps starting to aim the chest around to meet the thumbs. Inhale through center. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale through center. Press into the feet, palms connect overhead. Exhale all the way down. Right knee comes into the chest. You can interlace the fingers and draw the knee up. Elbows bend. Chest expands. Look, mum, no hands. They can come down to the hips. Then extending the right leg back, warrior three. Any arm option here. You may like to take the arms forward. Pyramid pose as you step the foot down. Take a breath in and maybe lean back and feel that beautiful openness now through the chest. Ever present. Exhale, fold. Keep lengthening the spine forward. Stay active through both feet. Trust in your foundations. Release the hands down and either stay centered or bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Inhale and twist to the right. Expanding from palm to palm. One breath to another. Releasing all the way down, finding pigeon pose with the left leg across the mat. Finding the center of the back knee, allowing the hips to move into that more even positioning. And trust in the breath to dissolve any resistance within the body. Any tension you may be experiencing as you count the breaths down on the exhale. Slower and slower with every breath. More and more space. You can lift on up. Find your way back into dog pose. Stretch it all out and then inhale firmly through your plank pose. Exhale, release down slowly, strong. Last time here in your cobra or sphinx as you inhale. And exhale to release all the way back down. From here, simply recline onto your back. With the knees bent, bring the knees into the chest. And begin to give yourself just a very gentle massage through the lower back as you hold the knees and circle them around together. Aim to match the movement with the breath. So the slow movement is encouraging the slowing of the breath. And changing direction. Even slower. You can release the feet back down and either have the feet out to the edges of the mat and rest the knees towards each other. Or it may feel okay to extend the legs and reach those feet down to the far corners of your mat, turning the feet out. Let the arms rest alongside you with the palms turned up. And what would it be like to grant yourself just a few minutes of stillness? Notice how you can switch off the muscles through the feet and the ankles, the lower legs and all around the knees, softening the thighs and the buttocks, noticing the weight of the hips, feeling the spine settling down into the earth, the shoulder blades, The whole right shoulder and down through the right arm. The whole left shoulder through the left arm. Become aware of how heavy your head feels now as you let go of the holding through the neck, through the jaw, eyes, forehead. And then allow your awareness to drift down to your soft, soft abdomen. Simply follow that breath as it moves in and moves out. With a soft movement of the skin, ease of the breath. And allow your whole body and mind to be like a sponge, absorbing this practice today that will continue to gift you for many days following. Of course, if you're able to stay a little longer, why wouldn't you? Think of what an extra few minutes of quiet stillness could give you, how it could benefit you and others in this coming day. But when it is time for you to move, be mindful as you move your fingers and toes. Notice how easily your arms and legs move and slowly transition to your preferred side. And from there, make your way back into this day.